Good day, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and welcome to the Michigan PDGA Tournament Sanctioned Events Recap, sponsored by Wolfpack Discs, Mitten Bags, and your beautiful mother. Also, happy Father's Day to everybody, including Papa. And that's our host, Brian Papa Wolf Frawley.
Richard, thank you as always for that introduction. I know that it means a lot to me and the people that watch, but they're not here to hear me. They're here to see a little bit more about what we got going on, and we'll go right into it with Daywalker doubles. This happened back on May 24th. It is a rare doubles event for a PDGA event. This is one of Scott Sproul's great events that he runs there in the Ann Arbor area. In MPO, Chandler Fry, new Michigan resident, and Tim Barham team up to take down MPO. Steve Mills and Mac Givens take second, and Christopher King and Gavin King take third, with Matt Clark and Nick Green in third, and Oscar Gutierrez and Andrew Savage in third as well. In NMA1, Daniel Doty and Zachary Getzel take it down. In FA1, Ashley Bino and Samantha Roberts take it down. In MA40, Jeremy Wilkerson and Chris Woody. Whew, that is a tough MA40 team. Takes it down. In
Yeah,
MA2, Nathan Simmons, Easton Knott take it down. In MA3, John Fulton and Brian Lucier take it down over Isaac Wood and Christian Van Schaik and Christian Picnic and Scott Picnic and Zach Remington and Dakota Eddington. There was 38 total players in that division. That's why we named a few more. Peter Lopez Jr. and Guy Defense take down MA4 in the blue division. Joshua McCool and Tanya Martinez. That's going to be mixed. Take it down, and Evan O'Hearn and Samantha Hayter take down red. I imagine that is pro mixed and then am mixed. That'd be my 2 cents, guessing on how Scott is a TD. I assume that's
yeah,
how
sounds
he's
about right.
set for sure. If you're new to this recap, we do events that have 50 or more in the Great Disc State. So Richard's up next. Talked about it.
Well, we have the Serendipity of the Goddesses. It's been put on by our good friend Adam Royce. And once again, winning another open division is Cece Volbrecht. She also won our last tournament that we ran for them. And we also have Megan Dolefall and Lauren St. Clair taking down third. But Cece won another tight one by one stroke down to FA1. We have TJ Meisterheim, Jessica Schultz, and Jennifer Kane, but TJ taking it down in a very exciting playoff, I'm sure. And then go to FA40, Marissa Savoy, winning by 10 strokes over Jessica Westman. And I'm sure Jessica was a big part around this tournament also. Shout out to
Oh
her.
yeah, for sure.
In FA60, Shelly Carden winning by 5 strokes over Colleen Schwartz. In FA70, Rebecca Gilbert winning. FA2, Isabella Habersky and Kayla Vasquez went to a very exciting playoff with Isabella making a huge putt to win it on the third hole. In FA3, Melissa Talby winning by one over Abby Schulten. And let's see, in FA4, Amanda Watts winning by one over a couple women, Brianne Biersky and Destiny DeBruin. And in FJ15, Madeline Fusey, congratulations on the win.
All right, moving over to Chains of Glory. This was in Vicksburg. Scott Acton was your TD. Oh, this only has 47. Thanks for doing it. Hey, look, Jaden Phillips took it down, but we're gonna move on. AJ Open Day One. Uh,
Need three
this
more
only
players.
this only has 36, but if you combine it with day two, we get up to 80, 78. So just quick, Spencer G takes down
Unit.
MPO, Murdoch Proctor, MA40, Andres Gutierrez, MA2, and Nathan Roslin, MA4, and in MP40, Josh Taylor is having a great year, takes it down. Kyle Enbody takes it down over Luke Conway in MA1, MA50, Michael Cooper, MA60, Tony Bowling, and MA3, Patrick Ruskowski, local teacher in Ludington, Michigan. So congrats to him. Moving on, you've got the Johnson Park Championship, Dick.
Johnson Park Championship presented by Discraft. It was run by Brandon Brasted and Shea Abji. Did I get it right?
Yes, you did.
Finally.
Finally, after
All
3 years.
right. Congrats to, we had another very exciting playoff where Zach Nip
Nipe.
parked the second hole. Oh, nice. All right. He parked the second hole and had an easy tap in birdie over Max Pluine
Clune.
and Ben Mast. Yeah, there you go. And Ben Mast got third place. MA1, Kevin Gort winning by one over Trevor Potter and Will Anima with and Jacob Lanning were 3 strokes behind. MA40, Scott Stacy winning it by two in F. Sorry, MA2. We had Levi Kittler tearing up the division by 8 strokes. What are those ratings? Jeez. That's 971 and 946 in MA2. That's great work.
Yep.
Um, Raina
Raina.
McCarthy winning. Raina winning in FA2. Ezra Aaron's taking it down over Hayden Stinnett in MA3 and in MA4. Kobe Robbins winning by 10. He doesn't have to move up yet, but maybe he'll want to. Good work, Kobe.
All right, the Discraft Dirty Berg Open presented by Dirty Birdie was up in Lowell, Michigan. Shea Abji was your TD. Ben Van Sumeren takes down MPO over Frank Smith. Nick Gill makes an appearance off tour to play in that event. MP40, Mike Schiller takes it down. MA1, James Babbitt takes down over Isaac Garib. And MA50, William Gilbert II takes it down. MA70, Dave Harnish takes it down. MA2, Christian Morris takes it down over Sam Kelly and Nick Smith. MA3, Matthew Smith takes it down over Jesse Snyder and James Snyder. Little battle there. Looks like Jesse got the better of James by 4 strokes. So I wouldn't call
Any
him out.
any relation?
Yeah, they're brothers.
I
And MA4, Jacob Pohl takes it down. So well done to those folks.
In my neck of the woods, St. Clair County Open, presented by Jeff Bauman. They had 73 players, and out of 13 in the Open division, Jared Carr wins by two over Lincoln Lloyd. In MA1, Zachary Pesta went into a three-way playoff with Derek Dreher and Brandon Maxon, and sure enough, Zachary got it on the third hole also. And in FA1, Delaney Beckett wins it. Aaron Anderson wins in MA40 by three. MA60, Francis Higgins. MA2, Justin Zimmer winning over Jared Smith by three. FA2, Eileen Chow winning. MA3, Joshua Bolts takes it by 6 strokes. Maybe time to move up, Josh, but great tournament. And in FA4, congratulations, Tommy Stevens. You are at least an MA3 now. A great tournament, great win by 2 strokes over Angelo Giglio. That's a fun name to say.
Hey, on
Angelo
Memorial Day.
Giglio.
Good job. Are you done? Good job. Let's move on. On Memorial Day, we ran an event. It worked out nicely. It was in Holland. It was one of
Yeah.
the featured events for the MDGO. Thanks, Discraft, for all your help with that. Nick Robertson takes it down over Daniel Bazin. Justin Hall in FPO-CC, as previously mentioned, takes it down. In MA1, Zachary Swanson takes it down over Joel Medina. In FA1, Ember Simonis takes it down in a playoff over Jessica Schultz. In MA40, Josh Wood has a great day, taking it down over Michael Savoy and Brad Patera. In MA2,
Wait.
Brian.
Who got sixth place?
You did. You got sixth. I got seventh. It was a banner day for both of us. What did we learn? We're too old to celebrate the festive weekend and play a lot of disc golf and still
Yes.
score well on a Monday.
Yes.
That's what we learned. But big congrats to our friend, longtime friend of the pack, Bryce Harrell, getting his first PDGA win at our event, and then going on later and winning the Flex Start, which we won't talk about. Marissa Savoy takes another win down in FA2 this time. Jennifer Kane hits two aces and wins
What?
MA3. Shout out to
That's
her.
so
Uh,
crazy.
so crazy. Tanner Davis and Mike Raymond go 1, 2, 3 there. Hannah Campu, who is just the nicest person to have, and when her family shows up and her small baby show up, it just makes me smile as a TD. Just love to see it.
Like
And
seeing her
then,
husband pushing the stroller around also,
yep,
like just chilling.
just she's the small one's one of our number one fans.
Oh,
And
yeah.
then Nolan Marinsky takes down MA4. So congrats to them. Richard, you're up.
Okay, moving on to Northridge Open, presented by Douglas McIntosh. We had 76 players come out to Northridge, a nice little course in Plymouth. In Open, wow, Hayden Carroll winning by 8 strokes over some shooters like Nate Wegren, but great tournament, Hayden. I noticed he didn't take any cash, it seems. He's still amateur. I wonder.
Hmm.
Brian Sweet won MP40. Oh, in a very exciting playoff over Josh Romine, I'm sure. Rick Provost won in MP50 and MA1. Let's see, Brandon Moobatter
Yeah.
winning by 6 strokes over Rad Sawyer. How we say his name again? And Joshua Morgan was in third place in that big division. MA40, Nick Pacific taking it down by 6. MA60, Tim Sylvain winning by 4. And MA2 with 14 players. Nicholas Dolnasek wins by 4 over Eric Essex. In MA3, Eric Nemeth winning in a very exciting playoff over Ethan Levac. On the fourth hole, he threw one in from 100 feet. And in MA4, Jace Hund wins by 2 over Tyler Hammock. And yeah, he might still be an AM4, but maybe move up, Jace. We'll see you in AM3.
Your inside information on how all these playoffs went is pretty impressive. You've
I
really
get
been
all the
studying.
stories. I get all the research done before.
Well, my boy and your boy Chris, he set up the Sanford Open. In MA1, Mason Frost takes it down over Andrew Jackson and Tyler Wedge. In FA1, Jacqueline Derlew takes it down over Nikki Taylor and Maddie Speaks. Jacqueline was also your assistant TD for the event. In
Nice work,
MA4,
Jacqueline.
yeah, and MA40, long time friend of the pack, Corey Fisher takes it down. MA3, Zachary Jones takes it down over Neil Sanders, Chris Kraus, Jesse Roberts, all with a big division of 32. And Joyce Baltzer takes down FA4 and MJ18. 5 people. Congrats to those young bucks. Brent Blackhurst, I think this was probably your first event since your PDGA number is 309640 and you started off shooting a 915 and a 9 or 895. So either welcome to AM2 or enjoy MJ18 as long as you can,
Nice.
buddy. And Bobby Sparks takes down MJ12. And the MPO side, Josh Taylor, again, having a great year, takes it down over Derek Wing and Austin Bates. And MA2, Thomas Ville takes it down over Michael Brown and Lee Ireland. And in MA4, Brandon Gaughan takes down over Kiefer Shute and Bailey Dennison.
Okay, up next is the Hastings Grand Prix, correct? Grand
Correct.
Prix? Grand
Grand
Prix, I think.
Prix.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right, 50 players just making it over our threshold of getting
That's
some
a
names
2 day.
shouted at. Oh, you're right. Sorry. Anyway, in MP40, Eric Party wins it. In MP60, Chris Smith wins by 11. MA1, Ross Bosch wins by 1 stroke. Look at that. 7-6-5-4 right down the line. A
Battle.
great, yeah, that must have been a fun lead card. Oh, this one's been more fun. In MA3, we got a three-way tie with Ty Weiss, Ember Simonis, and Steve Peckrell. Steven, sorry. And
Yeah.
I assume Ty Weiss, when he stepped up to that second tee, he was really locked in and just, really hit that line. And for day 2 of the Hastings Grand Prix, we got 72 players. So nice turnout for both days there. Lincoln Lloyd winning the Pro Division over Justin Larson on the second playoff hole. And Sam Schmiegel and Tim Barham were also right behind them. And Nick Gill. Nice work, everybody out there. Lindsey Moss wins by a lot in FPO. Justin Smith wins by 2 over Michael Savoy. And MA2, Gabe Overway. Yeah, they went 3-2-1-1. Carlos Villalobos, Wyatt Cup, and Aiden Bigelow right behind Gabe in MA2. In MA4, Tom Ward.
Tony.
Congratulations, Tony Ward. Sorry, I was looking at his rating before. Tony Ward, congratulations. You're in MA3. Nice work.
All right. Mark Cruz hosted the 2025 Parm Schools Out. 52 players attended. In FP40, that we had a five-lady division. Always great to see. Jay Serratos takes it down over Brandy Verhoff and Tara St. Aubin. In FA1, Sarah O'Leary takes it down over Melissa Talby. In MA40, Kevin Williamson takes it down. In MA60, Stephen Masterson takes it down. MA60, Mary Eckbert takes it down. MA70, Rebecca Gilbert takes it down. MA2, Michael Kowalczyk takes it down. And in MA3, Justin Pate takes it down over Nick Smith. In MA4, Jonathan Plasko, new member to the PDGA, wins in a playoff and now is welcome to M2 right away. And in Sydney,
Yep.
Tilly takes down FA4. Richard, you got a big one.
You want to do
Yeah, I'll do
it?
it. Hey, Richard and I used to stand at the top of hole one and say, "Hey, welcome to Toboggan. Good luck." And we'd send you off. Those were some great times, but now we're too old for that. So other people do it. And congrats to James Collier shooting a great final round to come back over Brock Tennyson. Brock Tennyson was the highest finishing Michigan player in many, many years. So great to see him up there. Alan Vasquez takes it down. Broden Barlow, Zach Peters, Adam Mon, Sawyer Barlow, Stephen Durning, John Ryan, and Ezra Calhoun round out your top 10. What an event that is. Always cool to have a major in your state every year.
I have a question for you.
Yes.
So people like James Collier, I see is rated 999. He shot over 1,000 all his rounds. Do you have any, as a PDGA insider, do you have any information on whether some of these young bucks are going to move up to pro now that they have done so well at the U.S. AMs, or are they
Well,
going to
there's a
stick
great
around?
interview on Smashbox with that young
Okay.
man. So I would suggest anyone that's listening to this check that out as well. More importantly, he's played many MPO events already and just hasn't accepted cash. So I think that would be
Okay.
his next step. But speaking of next steps, why don't you stroll us into rolling?
Rolling. Women strolling at rolling. The Michigan Women's Series fourth event this year. Once again, all the women's tournaments fill us with joy, and just seeing how many women are coming out for these tournaments, it's you don't see that in any other state. So great job to all the people that organize that and people that run the tournaments. Uh, in this time, it was Kristen Clotter was running the tournament, and it was won by a touring pro who came back around, Chantel Badinsky. And in second place, the captain, Alicia Schaefer, and a name we've been saying a lot, Cece Volbrecht taking third place. And let's see, in FP80, Janny Darling. Well done, Janny. Thank you for coming out and playing. Nikki Taylor winning in the FA1 by 7 over Sarah O'Leary, and Taylor Edwards sharing second place. Let's see, in FA40, Cynthia Zingle winning by 4 over Jessica Westman and Katie Wells. Jennifer Lambert winning by a landslide in FA50. Ann Savage winning in FA55. FA60, Colleen Schwartz winning by quite a bit also. Helen Brolt wins by 3 in FA70 and FA2. 9 players, Isabella Habersky by 5 over Errol and Melissa. FA3, Haley Atkins wins by 2 over Katie Angelos and Amy Nussbaum by a couple more. And in FA4, Jenna Leith wins by 2 over Cassandra Jansma and by a couple more over Patty Picard. Nice work, ladies. FJ15, Madeline Fusey taking it, and then Evie Barons winning in FJ12. Nice job to all the women, and I'm sure it was a wonderful day out there at Rolling Hills.
It's a beautiful time to go up north in Interlocking, Michigan, and go to check out the course at Green Lake. Greg Argyle was your TD. 95 total players. Nick Robertson takes it down over the King of the North, Kyle Williams. In MP40, Josiah Grant takes it down. In MA1, Ross Bosch, we say his name a lot on this show,
Yes,
takes
we
it down
do.
over Andy Zink and Christian Bean. MA2, Kurt Rose takes it down over Jackson Cruz. MA3, Quinton Annabelle takes it down over Andrew White. And Richard, finish up.
Where are we at? FA3?
FA3.
Yeah, we have Samantha Gauthier winning by 30, 30-ish, 26. And MA4, Cody Sievert. Congratulations, along with Evan Haskin and probably Tyler Kiersky. You guys are all in AM3. Maybe even you, Garrett. You never know. But nice work. It's time to come up with the big boys in M3.
I like when they call us the big boys in AM3. Thanks for hopping in there. You never know when you get a phone call from the wife in the middle of the day. You gotta
Right?
answer it, you
Oh,
know what I
okay.
mean?
I was wondering what was going on. So,
Yeah,
oh, was it
yeah.
a fun name or something?
Nope,
Those
nope.
are,
Just need you to take down. So feel free to take the short shot showdown as well.
oh, I would love to. Sure Shot. It's a good Beastie Boys song, right? I know it's Sure Shot, but anyway, they're out in Holland, Michigan. Shea Abji with another tournament under his belt as a TD. In MPO, Ben Mast winning by 7. In FPO, Amanda Melwicki winning by 13. Got some big spreads on those ones. Judah Aarons, this was closer over Andrew Hennebree in MA1, winning by 1 stroke. MA40, Dylan Carr's winning over Tung Do. And then Jerry Lutz in MA60, winning by 13. MA2, Garrett Barents had a tight one with Nathan Viquera and winning by 1 there. Ezra Aarons also have a close one over, I assume, his brother John Aarons and
I think that's his
Stephen
dad.
Pecker. Oh, shit. Even better.
Yep.
I don't know. Would you rather beat your brother or your dad?
Well, I'd rather beat you every day.
Yeah, I'm your brother. It's fine.
There you go.
All right. Jack's not much competition as far as that.
No.
All right. And FA4, sorry, MA4, Ayush Sindhwani. I'm sorry if I butchered that. Congratulations, Ayush, though. You are an MA3 player now. Nice work.
All right, Discraft's Oakland County Championship features three of the harder courses. On the east side, Doug McIntosh runs a big A tier. Thank you for running that. Jesse Longenecker, a young prodigy pro and guy that you and I read his name a few years ago off the
Mm-hmm.
top of Toboggan, takes it down over Nick Robertson and Elijah Bickle. In FPO, Megan Doleful gets a big win over Sandy Hennel and Taylor Edwards, an MP40. George Bino, friend of the show, friend of all things.
Hey, he's 40 now?
Yeah, he's 40. Takes
That
it down
old
over.
mother.
Yeah, takes down over Trevor Harbaugh and Josh Taylor. So he had a battle there. Rick
You know,
Provost takes MP60, MA1 Nolan Johnson over Steve Franzi Zaborowski and Amos Calder. And in MA40, Kelly Meadows takes it down. MA60, Scott Atkins takes it down. MA2, Michael Kolowazik takes down over Dennis Kelly and David Highland. 52 people in that division. Well done. In MA3, Christopher King takes it down over Anthony Lopez, and Scott Perknick takes down MA4.
I'd just like to say the reason George won is because I took him so many holes in our match play event that we had. Can you believe I made it 8 holes with him? Crazy.
No, I can't.
Ashley said 6. That was her over under. She said, it's dead ass straight in my face. So, how many holes do you think I'll make? She said 6. Damn it. Anyway, next up, the Michigan Masters. We have the MP50, Jimmy DeFrancisco winning. MA40, Fred Burkham winning in a thrilling playoff hole against Douglas Smith. He got him on the first one, but Doug would say it's because there's a forehand hole and he's mostly backhand. But anyway, Corey Fisher winning by 6 over Tony Rohrer and Jim Stack, friend of the show. And FA50, Kathy Simcoe winning by quite a bit. MA60, Jeffrey Hill, another over our friend Craig Klingon, winning in a heated playoff match. And MA70, Dave Harnish winning by 6.
This year on the Michigan featured event list, we have the Tim St. Aubin Memorial. Tim was a great guy, played our event many times. Really
Yeah.
appreciate him being there. His wife Tara and son Dustin continue on his legacy, throwing this featured event. Shane Schroyer takes it down over Dustin Dropich. In MA1 and MA50, Nick Chains takes it down. In MA2, Shane Johnson takes it down over Damian Sanchez. In a 30-person MA3 division,
Playoff.
Jonathan Newell takes it down in a playoff over Braden Conrad and Jared Alcock. And in MA4, 26 players, Jason Forward Jr. and Preston Bitzler. In MA4,
I'm
Ashley
sorry,
Gorski takes it down. Moving on to our final one. We're running
Justin.
out of
We're
time.
Justin. We're sorry, but we assume it's Alcock. you, you probably heard that before. I'm literally crying right now. All right,
I wasn't on purpose. It's
I
just I'm
know.
tired. Let's move on. Tilted
Tilted
Tower
Tower.
of. There you
Wow,
go.
look at that pro person at the Tilted Tower. Nice work to the TD there. And that's another one by Shea. Oh, yeah. All right, I'm ready. Zach Sherman winning by 2 over Win Coggin and Matt Brimmer. Sam Vandergraaf, nice tournament winning by 3 over the field. That was an MP40, by the way. In MA1, Sam Odell wins by 3 over Braylon Plank and Andres Gutierrez. In MA40, Gabriel Doran winning by a lot. MA50, Jason Chaska winning by 4 over Tony Bolin. In MA2, Dallas Downing. That's why I need my readers on.
Yeah, you do.
Winning by 4 over Eric DeSmet. In MA3, Corey Lyle winning by 1 over Dakota Nolf and Sam Johnson by another one. FA3, Katie Lau wins it. And in MA4, Chase Snyder. Congratulations. I think you're in MA3 now.
Nope. It's gonna be real close.
Math is 36 and 31. Yeah, it should be. Should be like
Yeah.
852 or 3s.
We'll see.
Yeah.
But anyways, that's our entire list. If you're still with us, thank you so much. This was a longer one. Richard, take us home.
Sorry for crying there.
Well
But
said.
anyway, thank you very much for coming out and watching. We hope you hear your names every time we do this because that means you did well. If you don't hear your names, get better. Love you all, though. Thanks for being a friend of the pack, and we'll see you on the next one.
Yeah, thanks for playing disc golf.